Now it's time to get into the biggest part of the show where we're going to see who belongs in our NBA top 10 players of all time. And first, I'm going to show ESPN made a list. I think this is 2020 list. I'm going to pop it up here right quick. So all right. ESPN's top 10 NBA players ever list, starting with Michael Jordan, number 2, LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, number 3, Bill Russell, 4, Magic Johnson at the 5 spot, Wilt Chamberlain, 6, Larry Bird at 7, Tim Duncan, number 8, Kobe Bryant, number 9, and Shaquille O'Neal at number 10. And me and Tramaine have made our own list to see who our picks are, and we're gonna have to explain why we put these people in the places we put them in, because mine are in order who I think are the greatest, and not only that, the people who may have been omitted from the top 10 list may have to explain as well. Let's see. I think I'm gonna pop your list up here first.
Okay.
See what you got. Let's see. All right. So we got Michael Jordan at number 1. Let me see if I can make that. Okay, there, good. Got Michael Jordan at number 1. Kobe Bryant, number 2. Kareem at number 3. LeBron, number 4. Steph, 5. Magic, 6. Bill Russell, 7. 8, Larry Bird. Number 9, Tim Duncan. And 10, Shaquille O'Neal. So you have moved Kobe Bryant all the way to number 2. ESPN's list had LeBron at number 2. You got LeBron at number 4. Steph Curry wasn't even in the list for ESPN.
But that was in 2020. I believe they update that list now. Steph Curry should be on that list.
That's true. Let's see. And you got Magic number 6. Magic was 5. ESPN. Wilt Chamberlain. You don't have Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain's out of it. Let's see. Larry Bird, 7 on ESPN. 8 for you. Duncan. Let's see. Duncan was number 8 on ESPN. He is number 9 for you, and Shaquille is 10. So the person you omitted was Wilt. Okay. So, go through your list, man. Tell me why you put the people where you put them at.
So with my list, I factored in championships and the impact that these players had on the game of basketball. Michael Jordan, come on, unanimous. Is a lot of my family back then thought I was this Jordan hater. I rooted against Jordan because they rooted for Jordan, because that's when Penny was the man to me.
Yeah.
Penny and Jordan had some battles, and that's when I was like really on the Anthony Hardaway bandwagon. But in all actuality, come on, we all know Michael Jordan is the GOAT. He has had and clutch. I'm clutch is a fact issue for me too. It's clutch. But we all know Michael Jordan rings. He's clutch. Was he clutch all the time? No, but nobody on this list is. I mean, prime example is my number 5 pick recently. So he has the ring. He has the championships. He's clutch, and there is no player in the NBA who has impacted the game culturally as much as Michael Jordan. 2, Kobe.
Okay.
I'm a Kobe guy. I am a Kobe guy. Rest in peace to the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is my favorite player to watch play, even over Michael Jordan. But we all know Jordan has more accomplishments than Kobe. So that's why Jordan's over Kobe. But Kobe Bryant is my overall favorite player to watch. Kobe had an impact on the game culturally as well. He did. Kobe was clutch. Kobe was clutch. Even if he missed it, Kobe wanted to take the ball. Kobe shot 2 free throws. What did he? Towards Achilles?
Yeah.
That is clutch. I saw Kobe pop. His finger got dislocated, popped it in, went back into the game and played. That is clutch. Kareem. Championships, Kareem got it, and he had the scoring title for years until LeBron comes along. So with the championship and the fact that he had the scoring title, that's why that he held the scoring title and got it. And you got to remember, this is I don't think takes into account. He got the scoring title without threes.
Mm-hmm.
He got the scoring title and kept it until what was it this year? Till LeBron passed it. He did that without the 3-point shot. That's not top notch in my book. LeBron James. I am not a LeBron James hater like most people think I am. I'm not. I can appreciate the fact that the man can play. He is a great NBA talent. He's on my list. He's just not the top 2. He's not my top 2, but he is on my list. LeBron James is great. I say LeBron James impacted the game culturally this way. LeBron James like a freight train playing point guard, man. This guy can come at you, dunk. He can come at you, dunk on you, lay it up, and he's versatile. He can probably one of the best guards in passing, I would say. Great passer in LeBron James. So, and he has the rings, He has championships. Steph Curry is below LeBron James, and this is even before this series that we this wasn't taken into account even before the series that just passed. Steph Curry has impacted the game. This is how. Steph Curry has, to me, the 3-point shot has been redone because of Steph Curry. I know before Steph Curry, there was Reggie Miller. There was cats like his dad, Dale Curry, who was chucking up threes. But to me, Steph Curry has made it an art form with the 3-point shot. I mean, people are taking half-court shots like it's nothing. That's Steph Curry.
Right.
And Steph Curry takes half-court shots and hits them for fun. You remember back in the day, you take a half-court shot to win money at halftime. Like 50,000, 60,000, you win money. If you are Steph Curry, if you shoot like Steph Curry and you're winning a contest and you take it from half court, it's likely you're going to hit that shot. Magic Johnson. To me, Magic Johnson is a very skilled basketball player. And, I know he was on the Lakers and it was Showtime, Magic. But for me, Magic Johnson was somewhat traditional, but he got the job done.
Yeah.
A traditional basketball player, but he got the job done. The hook. I rarely saw I know he took threes, but it's rarely that you saw Magic Johnson take a three. But he is in my top 10 because to me he did change the game too culturally as well. Prior to LeBron, he was probably my favorite guard to watch pass. I think LeBron surpassed him in that area, and LeBron became that guard to watch pass because I like the way that LeBron distributes the ball. But prior to LeBron, it was Magic Johnson. Bill Russell. Bill Russell is a player coach. Bill Russell was a player coach. I mean, that alone gets him on the list. You can't impact the game no more if you play and coach it. Right. and then win championships while doing it. That right there gets Bill Russell on the list. Larry Bird. Larry Bird to me was your Steph Curry of the 80s. And Steph Curry just made the 3-point shot, more spectacular and in its form. But Larry Bird was like the Steph Curry of the 80s with the 3-point shot. You remember 3-point contest? He's like, which one of y'all coming in second?
Yeah.
Talking shit before the 3-point contest, and he has championships. So Larry Bird affected the game to me from the 3-point stance in the early 80s. Just that Steph Curry catapulted it.
Right.
Tim Duncan. If there is not this, he has the right nickname, the big fundamental. Because to me, when it comes to fundamentals and just footwork, I know you can argue maybe Hakeem, but to me, Tim Duncan with the footwork and at the power forward position was the best, and that's how he impacted the game for me as far as his footwork and just fundamentally sound basketball. When I think of fundamentally sound basketball, I think of Tim Duncan. Shaq. When I think of a dominant big man, I don't think of Wilt. I think of Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal was a dominant threat in the paint. I mean, from shot blocking to his stature to his appearance in the paint. He could score. We all know he sucked at free throws, but he could still score. And here is a underrated gem about Shaq. Shaq was a good passer. Shaq could pass the ball really well for a big man. He was a very, very good passer. But overall, this dominant Shaquille O'Neal presented from his time in Orlando and in LA. I know he had some stints with the Heat in Boston and Cleveland, but that's when he was on the downslope of his career. But Orlando and LA Shaq, that was pure dominance, man. That was pure dominance. Kobe does not get those rings without Shaq. And I love Kobe, but Kobe does not get those championships without Shaq. Simple as that. If Shaq stayed in Orlando, Penny is a champion. Penny has a championship. If Shaq stayed in Orlando, Anthony Hardaway has at least one ring. Simple as that. That's my list. Like I said, it's based off of championships, the clutch gene, and the cultural impact to the sport. Honorable mention, who is left off the list, is Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is left off the list, and I wanted to put him on there, but everyone on that list has at least one championship.
Yeah.
And that's what kept Charles Barkley off my list. But that's my list.